Good morning, buzzers. It is 5:01 p.m. It's not 5 p.m. We said it would be 5 p.m. but it's not. We're 1 minute late, but it is. Good morning, buzzers. It's live. I'm Mike from buzz50.com, and this is Good Morning Buzzers, but it is not in the morning. It may be where you are, because we have got buzzers from all around the world. It's Sunday. It's the 20th of December, 2015, soon to be 2016, and we are live. If you don't believe it, then call us up live on quieter, live on 07548 884288, or internationally 44 7548 884288, or Skype, MikeBuzz50.com, Mike@Buzz50.com. Do come and join us. We are live all over the place. We're live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. We're live on Twitter. We are live on, of course, the Buzz50.com homepage. And we're live in the Good Morning Buzzers chat rooms, even though it's not morning. And we have got, and we'll be in there in a minute, Rabel. We've got Elron, Singular Witch is with us. Julia's here. Viv Huff has made it, only because it's in the afternoon, otherwise she'd be late. Witch Morgana is here. Callan Ruhr has joined us. Carrie May. Chari, hi Chari. Dave of Rave is here. Ellen in where? In where? Where's where? Gemini Gal. Rivieret is here. Marmaduke has joined us. Mac 50 from the United States of America is here. Matt is here. Midnight's here. Quiet Mouse is here. Rabu's here. And Sean 51. Love the shirt, Mike, says Viv Huff suits you. So there are, of course, points going across to Viv Huff very, very soon. Any compliments, of course, get buzzer points. As do identifying the mystery voice, which is, have a listen to this, for 10,000 buzzer points. Can you guess who this is?
But I don't know what to say to that.
What?
But I don't know what to say to that.
I don't know what to say.
But I don't know what to say to that.
Who is that? Who is that mystery voice? Hey, Mike, says Mac. Woohoo, says Viv. Kisses from Quiet Mouse 1 to midnight. Any idea who this is?
But I don't know what to say to that.
And we do have a new tune. A new Guess This tune from a very famous TV series. Played by somebody on the piano. Have you any idea what that tune is, what show it's from, or have you any idea who's playing it? And do call in. We need a caller. It is Sunday. It's the 20th of December. It's nearly Christmas. We need a caller. We get loads of callers, but we need one today on any of these numbers or even on Skype. Do give us a call. We've got those two things that we just did. We've also got the Buzz 50 joke up, and we've got two great jokes coming up. We've got guesses coming in for the voice. Richard Gere from Viv Huff. No. Nick Cage from Viv Huff. No. Harrison Ford, says Singular Witch. No. Witch Morgana says Brad Pitt. Lol. Julius says Harrison Ford as well. Viv Huff says John Wayne. Sean 51 has left the room. Viv Huff says the Muppets for the tune. No. Watch with Mother, says Viv Huff. No. Rabu's left the room. It was nice to see you, Rabu, but you've gone. Viv, good guess, says Midnight. Someone that needs shooting, says Singular Witch. Hawaii 5-0, says Viv Huff. Thanks, Midnight. Lol Witch, says Elrond. Ricky Martin, says Viv Huff. Who is this? It's a very, very famous person.
But I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that.
Alan says Robert Downey Jr. for The Voice. Viv Huff says Ricky Martin. Viv Huff says Dixon of Dock Green. Viv Huff says Zcast. Viv Huff is just going through every single thing, person, and TV show that she's got. And the TV show theme tune is this. And then we will do joke number 1 in the Buzz 50 Joke Off. Piano version of a theme tune. For goodness sake, I can't stop it. I've stopped it now. I'm sure that was a very good rendition of a very famous TV show theme tune. I don't know, says Quiet Mouse, but I like his voice, whoever this is.
I don't know what to say to that.
Ronald Reagan, says Aaron. Richard Nixon, says Viv Huff. Bertane AK has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. Hello, Bert, says Rabel. And at 5:07 UK time here on Good Morning Buzzers, but it's Good Evening Buzzers, and Midnight says never heard of it. Do give us a call. The phone is ready, waiting for you. It's the same ringtone as the other day. So if you know it, you will want to get it going because it is a good one. Let me just switch things on, make sure it's working. If you want to prove that this is a live broadcast, all you need to do is dial one of the numbers there. You don't need to talk. You can cut off as soon as it answers, or you can say hello to all the buzzers from around the world. And we are truly from around the world. Bewitched, says Viv Huff. Thunderbird, says Viv Huff. President of the USA, says Quiet Mouse. Who is this?
I don't know what to say to that.
He doesn't know what to say to that. This is joke number 1. We do 2 jokes sent in by buzzers. Sent in by you. We don't. Where's Miller? Says Singular Witch. Oh, we've got a special appearance from Miller's hand. Yes, she is here. Thank you, Miller. Sherry's left the room. Catnip's come into the room. We've got people coming in and out. So far in the room today, we've got Rabel, we've got Elrond, we've got Singular Witch. We have got Tulia, Viv Huff, Witch Morgana, Bertane, Bertanic, Kalin Rua, Carrie May, Catnip, Dave No Rave, Ellen in Whip, but we still don't know where it is. Ellen is saying, hello, Miller's hand. We've got Gemini Girl. Oh, Miller's hand is waving back. We've got La Riviette. We've got Marmaduke. Mac 50's here. Mac 50's honey is here as well, if that makes any sense to you. Matt is here. Midnight's here. Love your dog, Matt, says Ellen in Where. And Quiet Mouse is here along with Midnight and all the rest of us. If you're watching this, you've no idea what's going on. Buzz 50 is a social networking site for seniors over 50. It's just a friendly, fun site. It's not a dating site. Do come along and join us. It's completely free. This is just I like to say it's a fun thing that we do every day, 7 days a week. Coast Fan has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. And as soon as I say that, Coast Fan has actually left us. Hi, Coast, says Viv Huff. Welcome back. Right, this is joke number 1. These are jokes sent in by buzzers. I read them out. I don't make them up. You hopefully vote out of 10. Anything from 0 to 10. No decimals. None of those silly fractions. Anything from 0 to 10. Then we work out the average and the winning joke. We do joke number 1 now, joke number 2 after the break. And then we work out which the winning one is. The winning one we name and praise the winner who sent it in. Then we also name the loser. But the winner goes on Facebook. Please don't do accents, Mike says. Please don't do it. This is Viv Huff. Please don't do accents, Mike, says Viv Huff. I won't, Viv, I won't. That was Viv, of course, talking now. This is joke number 1. Joke number 1 involves Craigslist. Now, I'll be honest, I'm quite an internet sort of a person, but I did not know what Craigslist is. But it's an advertising site, and they also advertise meetups and so on and so forth. Right, okay, so this is a Craigslist ad. From a woman, David G. Contact me soon. Bring 3 rings. An engagement ring, a wedding ring, and a teething ring. Have news for you. Debbie, do you get that joke? That is a joke sent in by a buzzer who's expecting to get probably 10 or 9.9. Not that you can do decimals for that joke. So what do you think that joke deserves out of 10? Viv Huff will probably give it, she'll probably give it like about a 3, I would guess. What will you give it? 1, says Viv Huff. But 10 for the accents, I would guess. Anybody else voting on joke number 1? But most welcome, do I know you? 2, says Quiet Mouse. It's not a very good start, is it, for joke number 1? 1, says La Rivierette. 3 from Mac 50. The points are creeping up. Is the voice Tom Hanks, says Ellen in Wit. We'll find out in a minute. Can't tell you. 2, says Elron. 1 says Midnight. 3 for the joke. Missed it, says Singular Witch. The Singular Witch says missed it. ROFL. 3 for the joke, says Ellen. 3 says Catnip. Oops. 2 says Tulia. Rabel says 3. Wasn't a good joke, was it? We are going to shame the buzzer that sent that in. Good, do better, says La Rivierette. If you can do better, send in a better joke. It's dead easy. PM it to me, Mike, or PM it to Miller, or send it to Mike at buzz50.com, or even phone us in with a joke and read it out now. Whichever you want to do. That was joke number 1. Let's have. Nothing's been guessed today. We've got 2 things to be guessed. We have got the voice, and this is the very, very, very famous voice. I'll give you a clue in a minute if it doesn't go.
I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that.
Viv Huff says you wouldn't read them out, Mike. Well, Viv, go and look for some other jokes. That's just not good enough.
I don't know what to say to that.
There are clean jokes out there. Not the really fun. They don't have to be naughty to be funny, Viv. There's some really good, clean, funny ones.
I don't know what to say to that.
And have you any idea what TV series this is the theme tune from? He says, talking slowly and playing for time. I'll play you a different version of it. Here we go. Any ideas? You should know it. At your age, you really should know what that is. Is that a joke, says La Rivierette. I do love these long names, La Rivierette. Streets of San Francisco, says Viv Huff. Oh, no. Nothing has been guessed yet. Nobody has won 10,000 buzzer points. What we're going to do now, Ellen. Dukes of Hazzard, says Viv Huff. Beverly Hillbilly, says Viv Huff. Starsky and Hutch, says Viv Huff. Barbara, 1949, has joined us in time to know that Alan in Wit, wherever Wit is, has guessed. Luke Skywalker the First, says Dave on Rave. Do they know it's Christmas, says Singular Witch? But Alan in Wit, wherever Wit is, and we maybe will find out one day, has guessed that this is.
Who can turn the world on with her smile?
It's indeed.
Who can take
The theme tune of that very smiley, toothy American TV show. Mary Tyler Moore. So Ellen in Wit takes 10,000 buzzer points to Wit. But we still don't know where Wit is just yet. So what we're going to do now is switch across to the Buzz 50 site. We're going to have a look at a few things on there. During the time, in the candle, says La Rivierette. See, I've got that name off to a T now. During that time, something in this room is going to change. It may be subtle, it may be very, very obvious, but we call it spot the difference. And we've got a phone call. Good morning, buzzer. Can we go on speakerphone? Let's do all of that again then. Good morning, Buzzer.
Good evening, Mike.
Good evening, Buzzer. Who are we talking to?
We have Ginty in Edinburgh.
Who?
Ginty.
Ginty, we've never spoken before.
I know we haven't.
Ginty, you are almost a founder member of Buzz 50.
Well, yes, Mike.
That's fantastic to speak to you.
Hello to everybody in the chat room, Mike.
Okay, I feel I should stand up, being privileged to have Ginty in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. Oh, thank you for calling.
Merry Christmas, Buzz.
And Merry Christmas to you, Ginty, and thanks for calling. Bye. Bye-bye. That is amazing. It's great to have a caller. Fantastic. I've got Ginty. You may or may not know Ginty, but Ginty is one of literally the founder members of Buzz 50. Lovely to hear from her from all the way up there in Scotland. And she managed to set the phone off with bagpipes. What else would you expect? Absolutely fantastic. Hello, Ginty, saying Quiet Mouse. Gin, my dear lass, happy Christmas, says Singular Witch. Fantastic, brilliant. Ping pong balls behind Mike's glasses, said Midnight. Okay, that was Ginty. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch to Tulips22 has joined us in the Good Evening, Good Morning Buzzers chat room. We're going to switch to the site. And so we're going to click here. I'm going to click there. I'm going to click there. And hopefully all of us will be looking at the same thing now, which is the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, but it's evening. All the way down here, we've got all the people typing: Midnight, Charry, Tulips, Witch Morgana, Rabel, Ellen, Viv, Huff, Catnip, Mac 50, Colin Rua, and all sorts of people typing there. On the right-hand side, we've got the list of buzzers, which are Rabel, Elron, Singular Witch, Julia, Viv, Huff, Witch Morgana, Barbara, Bertanak, Colin Rua, Carrie May, Catnip, Cherry, Dave on Rave, Ellen and Weir, Gemini Girl, that was Gemini Girl, Olivia Rhett, Mac 50, Matt Midnight, Quiet Mouse, One Tulips, and to all of you people, wherever you are, because we are live all over the place. Let's have a look on the social page. Buzz 50 social networking site for seniors over 50. Come along and join free. Across the top here, all sorts of menu items. This one's social. On the left-hand side, you'll see we had 25 new members yesterday, 13 today, and it's happy birthday today to Jack O'Gary, Susie G42, Claire Moon, and Country Girl 2012. We've got new members joining today from India, Australia, USA, Scotland, South America, England, USA again, Canada, Ireland, the Philippines, all over the place. So great to see you all. Happy birthday to you others. The famous face has indeed been guessed. I forget who it is, but it was guessed. And it's not too late to send out your... Oh, there's another message coming in. Not too late to send out your Christmas gifts and Christmas cards on the site. This is the lovely Miller's profile page. All these cards she's received. If you want to send any member a gift, then scroll down. Click on the Send a Gift tab just around here. Click on Sending a Gift. Then once you've clicked on that, click whichever gift that you want to send them. Then once you've clicked on that, you're welcome to type in a message if you like. It's optional there. I'll just put a couple of kisses on there, or maybe even 3, and then send it. And that's it. That member will get the gift. They'll get around, what is it, 70% of the points that you spend on them. They'll get a message. They will also get something written on their profile page and all sorts of other things. Let's go back into the Good Morning Buzzers room. Has everything been guessed yet? Is the voice Clint Eastwood, says Elron. Did anybody guess the voice? I know the tune went, but did anybody guess this? It's not Clint Eastwood.
I don't know what to say to that.
Oh, Singular Witch has sent a link, but we do not dare to click on it. So let's click that and then click stop. And then hopefully we'll be back in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Can you spot the difference? Before we do joke number 2. Joke number 1 managed to get an average of 2.1. Not terribly high. So joke number 2 is now coming up. We've got a phone call coming in. It's a local call. Miller, it's probably Jane next door. Do you want to take it? I'll pass the phone over to Miller just in case it's not about Buzz 50, and she'll have a quick word there. And let's
Yes,
see.
I know.
It does seem to be Jane. So it's a local neighbour to neighbour call, probably complaining about the Good Morning Buzzers room. Mistletoe on Pony's head, says Viv Huff. Bird on vase, says Viv Huff. I think Viv Huff has got Spot the Difference, because up here on the top of our little funny Christmas tree ornament is Pony. Excuse me? I think we can class that. Pony on top of bookshelf, says Mike 50. Where's your bottle, Mike, says Singular Witch. Do you mean where's your bottle? What about where's your bottle? Don't know. Okay, joke number 1. Managed to get 2.1. This is joke number 2. Yes, that thing on top shelf, says Midnight. So this is joke number 2, sent in by a buzzer, which somehow, I don't know how, but somehow has got to beat joke number 1, which managed to get 2.1. What is all that noise? Okay, get ready for joke number 2. A Tennessee hillbilly farmer from back in the hills walked 12 miles one way to the general store. "Here, Wilbur," said Sam to the store owner. "Tell me, are you Myrtles still making fires up there by rubbing stones and flint together?" "You betcha, Sam. Ain't no t'other way. Why?" "Got something to show you, something to make fire. It's called a match." "Match? Never heard of it. Watch this. If you want a fire, you just do this," Sam says, taking a match and striking it down his pants. "Well, that's something, but it ain't for me, Sam." "Well, why not?" "I can't be walking 12 miles every time I want a fire to borrow your pants." I just told it. I didn't write it. Does it get more than a 2.1 that joke number 1 got? Do send in your votes. You can either send them in by typing in the Good Morning Buzzers room, by calling in and phoning us, just like Ginty did, one of the founder members of Buzz 50, or you can send us a message on the site, or any other way. Come and knock on the door if you know where we are. You're welcome to. "Oh, 2, says Viv Huff. 8, says Mac 50. 3, says Ellen in Wit, wherever Wit is. 1, says Singular Witch with a word. 4, says Carrie May. 3, says Quiet Mouse. 5, says Midnight. 1, says Elron. "I don't get UK humour, I guess," says Gemini Gal. 5, says Catnip. 6, says Witch Morgana. "Made me laugh," says Mac 50. Julia says 6. Hello, Christine, says Ellen. Christine has joined us at the Good Morning, Good Evening Buzzers room. Tulips has given it a 1 for what it's worth. That's it. The accent made me laugh, said somebody. The accent made a high score, said Midnight. Well, thank you very much. That's really just about it. It is Good Morning Buzzers in the evening. It is Sunday. It's the 20th of December. Do please say, oh, can we score the accent, Mike? Yes, Midnight. Let's score the accent. The joke actually, let's say international roll call. Where are you from and what time it is and what the weather's like where you are, if you like to say that. And we've got another call. Good morning, Buzzer. Can I put you on speakerphone? Yes, of course. Here we are on speakerphone. So let's say it again. Good morning, Buzzer. We're on a delay. You have to turn your computer down.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, Buzzer.
Hello.
Who are we talking to?
This is Quiet Mouse.
Quiet Mouse. You don't sound very quiet to me.
I'm not really. You are, Steve.
It's
I'm an
lovely to
Essex
speak.
girl.
Oh, lovely to speak to you.
And you?
Do you want to say good morning to all the buzzers?
Well, I'd like to say hello to everybody and wish everybody a very happy Christmas.
Ah, thank you, Quiet Mouse. You are live all around the world.
Lovely.
All right, thanks for calling in.
Thank you. Bye.
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 Bye. That was Quiet Mouse. Not quiet at all. Just picked that name for a bit of fun. Gentle lady has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. We've got international roll call going on. We're a little bit late with that. We have got Ellen in Whit is actually Wisconsin in the USA. It's 11:25 a.m. It's cold and sunny. We've got Catnip here. We've got, which Morgana? 1:25 a.m. in the Philippines. It's normally in the afternoon for her. We've got Rabel saying, Morgana, you're up late. We've got Mac 50 from Akron, New York, Erie country at 12:26 p.m. We've got Midnight from England in 5:25 p.m. Bet you're shattered, Morg, says Charry. 18:25 here in Brittany, says Singular, which is somewhere near France. Hello, Mouse, says Viv Huff, because we had Quiet Mouse on the phone. Gentle Lady is in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Lebanon is where Tulips 45, Tulips 22 is, and it's 7:25 and it's 12 degrees. It was sunny all day. Another Essex girl, Mike, says Viv Huff. Julia has come back into the Good Morning Buzzers room. Oh, the mouse. Hi, Mousy, says Mac 50 and Midnight. Rabel says, welcome back, Julia. Happy Christmas and all health and happiness to you and yours, says Singular. That's about it. That's everything that we're going to do. We've got Elron 3 from North Scotland at 5:25 p.m. We've got Viv Huff in Essex, southeast England, cold and wet. That's not the area. That's just actually Viv Huff is actually cold and wet. We've got 9 degrees in England from Midnight. Good level of bottle, says Singular Witch. I'd have never managed that, she says. Midnight says Ray Blebs, yikes. That's it. That's it. I've been on Buzz for over 5 years, Mike, but under a different name, says Quietman. Ooh, we'll find out about that. Biff Huff says, lol, Witch, 6:27 p.m. To you, Witch, lol. Hello, Gentle Lady, says Mac 50. That really, really, really is about it. It's fantastic to have had you all here at, I make it 5:28 or 7:28 UK time. Hope to see you in the morning at 7:30 a.m. UK time, but I bet most of you will be in bed. Oops, 5:27, says Viv. We had joke number 1, which got 2.1 on average. We had joke number 2, got 3.75. Both of those were sent in by Rabu. Thank you for that. Do send those jokes in. We had various things won, and some things just weren't won at all. We may get a wave from Miller's hand to say goodbye. Goodbye. Yes, goodbye from Miller and goodbye from Miller's hand. Goodbye. Bye, Mike. Bye, Miller, says Mike 50. And all that remains for us to say, it's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.
Goodbye from Miller. And good morning, Buzzers.